incredible series, incredible performance. I'm gonna level with you. All right, I've watched your gameplay for a long time. I've gotten to see you play across Sandbox, now with OpTic, NV2. How do you do it? I just don't get it. Like, sometimes it's just dumb how good you are at this game. How do you do it?
To be honest with you, it's probably the unsalted almonds that I eat religiously. Honestly, I love almonds, and every time I eat almonds, I get a buff. So that's the secret, honestly.
Unsalted almonds. You guys taking notes at home? That's the play. Talk to me about the comeback. Right,
Sure.
You guys are down. I think it was like 10-4 at one point. Right,
Yeah.
it looked ugly. You guys lost both pistols. What were comms like? How'd you get back into that game?
Honestly, when you lose and you go down like 2 pistols, it's really, really hard to bring it back. But we were confident in ourselves, we were confident in our game plan, and we were confident in the prep we did, and we just took it round by round. And that's all you can really do is just ignore the score line and just play each round out like it's your last, essentially. And that's kind of what we did, and it just kept going. We kept winning rounds and gaining momentum, and we had some good reads. So
it just all sounds so easy.
I wish it was, but it also took a lot out of us, but I'm really happy we were able to pull it through. So
I believe it. Now, last question I have for you. You've danced with the Guard a number of times now.
Sure.
What was the rematch like? Were there things that they brought differently into this matchup that you hadn't seen previously? What did the preparation look like?
Honestly, we just reviewed the grand final, and I think we could have played a lot better in that grand final, if I'm being honest with you. But we reviewed, we went over our mistakes, we changed up like how we played a little bit, like where we positioned ourselves defense so they had less of a read on us. And we kind of just went into it with like just doing the best we can, like I can definitely tell that they did their homework because on a number of rounds, including Haven, they were actually like, it felt like a hard anti-strat almost, where it's just like they were shutting down some like early plays. So, taking that, we just ended up just adjusting what we were doing and changing the timings and changing the util and tried to mask it more,
Sure. I lied. I do have one more question for you. You start the tournament and you guys don't look like you're at full strength.
Sure.
Rough, maybe lacking confidence, a number of different things. Do you feel like you've put all of that behind you at this point?
I think you always have to be careful, because you can get a little too overconfident and that causes you to overpeak and maybe you lose like a round or something like that. But I've always said this, and I think this applies to like almost any sport, any game. Sometimes the first match is like the absolute hardest. It's like when you get the nerves out, it's your first time in this LAN environment, this stage, versing your opponents. Even like I think a team like Navi from CSGO, who's an incredible team, they always say the first match is the hardest, and I have to agree with that.
A very pedestrian 304 ACS on map 1 for you. Perfectly normal. Again, yay, thank you. Congratulations on the big win. Best of luck to you in the rest of the tournament. Jackie, back to you.
Thanks so much.